dun, dun. Sexy fingers. Hang on. Prawn cocktail. Okay, so what have we got going on today? I have one of my chaps, who's one of my customers. Let me see, I'm looking at my PC screen. Kevin! I'm going to try and pronounce your name, Kev. Kevin Kotarski. Oh, yeah. I'm Christopher Walken. So I'm getting better at the Christopher Walken, although nobody believes me. Yeah, I do all the celebrity voices when we're playing Battlefield. A bit like Battlefield Friends, but not as good. So Kevin has asked me about my fire cans and stuff, and he'd like to see them a close-up. And it is all on my YouTube channel, but I thought I would do a little refresher. And I'll start off by, obviously, we're going to show you a standard black 1.0 can. Now these have incredibly thin walls, the outcome of which they hold more air. But of course, if we get rid of that wall, then we can stick even more air into them. So let's find a nice finish one. This is a nice finish one. I'm going to put you into close-up so you have plenty of detail. Okay, so I have double the number of pulps at the front. Each one of these is venturied, so the outside of the pulp is bigger to the inside of the pulp, because we need to speed up the amount of air we can get inside. Sorry, I kind of put that wrong. I need to change the speed of which I can put my air inside this can, because this can is to be used with a much larger volume of air, which means we can run our pressure much lower. The lower a pressure is, the longer it's going to take for us to fill our fire chamber for each shot. So these are all my rear pults. Even the rear pults for the forward pushing of the bolt, these are venturied, but they're also angled, so the air doesn't come in and crash for a right angle and do its best to get to the front of the piston. I actually steer the air at the angle I want it to travel at. So normally, actually, if we look at this Allen key, that's the standard path the air has to take, but without this curve. My air travels at an angle. Yeah, it makes it far more energy efficient. So that is the front can with the windows. The windows are mainly so you can get in to change the O-rings. I don't have a problem changing O-rings. There's a really easy way to do it. On the Putty system, his main advantage is that you can unscrew it. The Putty system doesn't have all these pulps, doesn't have the venturi, and it doesn't have the air steerage. Now the next thing I do on cans, and I will normally do this specific to a gun that I'm building as I build it up, is I put my exhaust area here. I want my the air that's in front of the bolt, the air that blows the bolt backwards, I want it exhausted before it even gets to the exhaust manifold, which is why I do these. And I do these in a number of different ways, but that is something I would normally do if I'm custom blueprinting a gun for you because you've sent your gun to me. So that's one of my fire cans in nice close-up detail. Just going to run you through the bolts. This is a standard bolt. As you can see, it's not very big in this area. Now, with mine are linear bored out. There's 3 steps in there, 3 stages, and these are good for an extra. I did work it out, didn't I? It's in one of my videos. They're about 30 cc's. Most people think, oh, what's 30 cc's? That's like 3 tablespoons. That's 30 cc's at whatever pressure you're running the gun at. Yeah, so it's 30 cc's. Let's say your fire chamber pressure is 150 psi. I'm not going to do the maths, but 30 cc's turns from a tube of air to a Coke can of air. Yeah, but I'm not going to sit here and go through all the maths. I can't be fucking asked. Okay, this is a standard piston. It's very, very small, and again, the air comes into this piston and has to turn through a right angle without this curve. Yeah. If only it had this little curve in it, make it so much better. So what that means is the air is crashing and a lot of the air wants to come back, I want you to think of air as dropping a handful of bouncy balls down a wall. Yeah, when they hit the curb at the bottom, they bounce back up. But if that wall had a curve at the bottom, now like this Allen key, then the bouncy balls would just run down the wall and roll off, wouldn't they? They wouldn't bounce back up. This is how compressed air works. So this is one of my pistons. Again, this is linear bored, 3 stages, but my difference, the biggest, best difference is the ports at the bottom don't have to crash through 45 degrees. They are directly open to the actual drillings you can see in there. And in fact, this works so well, you will find this in the new shocker. Okay? Just a little tip there, when something works right, it goes on factory to the next model. Anyway, so I hope that's enough close-up for you, Kev. I want to do my next 4 minutes with some new stuff I've got. Yeah! Thank you, Martello, for my new magazine. Where's my interview, you dirty wiener head? And he sent me, I lost my UK Scenario magazine. I'm going to switch you back to normal camera mode. Of course, when my workshop went up in flames, I lost so much stuff. And I love this. There's a page just for me. I'm so chuffed. Oh, I could be able to find it now. Come on, where are you git suckers? This is where I have to spend. I should have pre-done this, shouldn't I? Look, there's a page just for me. Go me. Maybe I am Mr. Paintball, Mr. Martin Hughes. Anyway, some new stuff we've got going on. Stevie. Mr. Odin. So we were talking about Lapland knives, yeah? I'm going to put you on close up for this. Now, I know you said you weren't a great fan of Damascus. This is a teardrop. It's in a lap style. Well, near enough a lap style, alright? But I've got the little lap under. Yeah, there you go. See, that's nice. Can have a chat, mate. That can be yours. That's teardrop pattern as well, right? And then I've got this lovely little whaler, Bob Marley and the Wailers. Although the genuine whaler is about 2 feet long, alright, and on a pole. But it's that shape. I just love that shape. So it's a really powerful knife for whittling, if you want to whittle. So, you may or may not know, I've been getting into little folders. I wanted to make this one so it's, you know, really unoffending. And then I've gone down the classic route, of course. Here we have a classic knife. Bit like a Jamaican ratchet, but without the ratchet, yeah. This is non-locking. But I think I may have done that blade more than 3 inches long. But look, it's got a bottle opener on the back. Well, not bottle, it's got corkscrews. So all you drunkards could buy one of this. Sorry, you're not drunkards. You're just like a bottle of vino. And then I know someone who's just gone back to work, yeah, asked me to make them a Bowie knife. So I have made you a very special, congratulations on getting back to work, full Damascus tang with Damascus scales, mini Bowie. I didn't want to give you a full-size Bowie, mate, because I know what a fucking temper-losing violent swine you are. And then what have I got left? I've got a minute left. Look at this, what have I got in here? I've got a dildo. No, I have got one of the new bulk guides, one of the new flash guides, been sent through for me. I can't confirm price at the moment, but that is massive. That is going to give you such a big storage area. I will be testing this. This is only a quick video, this is not a review, alright? And then I've got a Henny Hines catalogue through, and I've been looking at the Damascus steel, right? This is going to blow your minds. I think I may not be charging enough for my knives. See this one here, in this little folder? This folder is, are you waiting for it, £647 in Damascus. I think someone's taking the piss. Anyway, lads, we'll be seeing you soon, because I'm going to be off out to the workshop. I'll go and shoot some paint. I'll see you later. Bye!